So the holidays are coming up, and you know what that means. Holiday dinners. At the end of the year, it's traditional for many families to serve various meaty main entrees, often some sort of poultry, and as weird as it may sound, even the families in Duckburg take part in this annual tradition. Yes, even Donald Duck feasts on turkey for the holidays. This brings up some questions, of course. How is it acceptable for a duck to eat turkey? The answer lies along the same vein as to how Goofy and Pluto are both dogs, and yet Goofy wears clothes and speaks intelligently, more or less, while Pluto only barks and growls. In the Disney universe, there are highly evolved animals, in some cases referred to as domesticated, and then there are beasts, or dumb animals. Domesticated are various forms of sapiens, anthropomorphic animals, or animals with human characteristics. Goofy is a Canis sapiens, or dog person, what I've also heard called a cynoid. Pluto is a Canis lupus familiaris, or Canis lupus domesticus, basically a common dog. Donald and his kin would be Anis sapiens, having evolved from waterfowl, while common ducks are Anis platyrhynchos. Both domesticated and beast animals share an ancestor, but their evolution took differing paths. Think of it like how humans, Homo sapiens, and apes, Hominoidea, share an ancestor and yet are two very different creatures. With that in mind, the decision to eat a lesser evolved beast comes down to moral choice. Just as people can be omnivorous or vegetarian, the Disney characters likewise make these dietary decisions. One of Donald's relatives, his cousin Feathery, has appeared to have taken both stances on two separate occasions. In The Retriever, a Feathery Duck comic from 1964, he visits Donald so he may borrow Donald's pet cat Tabby to use as a sort of hunting partner on his escapade for wild ducks, what he calls the juiciest and most delectable of birds. It should be noted, however, that he admits he only goes for the sport, and that he doesn't actually like duck. That's a moral quandary of a different color. Later on in a completely different comic, also from 1964, The Health Nut, Feathery has once again come calling at his cousin Donald's place, except this time to introduce Donald to his new way of life, involving a vegetarian diet and yoga. Feathery is a bit of a fad chaser, so his flip-flop isn't too surprising, but Donald Duck is a plain old omnivore through and through. So whether you all have birds over for dinner or as dinner, I hope you all have some happy holidays, Duck fans. Thanks for watching!